Good morning, students. I hope all of you are well. Today is Sunday, April 26th, and I am going to be putting your dry erase boards in your packets this week. And if you remember correctly, this is not for doodling or making silly designs. It's a nice format for you to learn or just practice better ways of writing the letters of the alphabet. So let's review quickly what we have here. Here is what we call the baseline. The baseline. Here's the midpoint. And up here is the top guideline. Okay? Now, those are our lines. Down here we have our areas. We call this the tail part. Some of our lowercase letters have some tails down here. We'll talk about that in a moment. Some of our small lowercase letters of the alphabet only fit into the short letter area. And all of our uppercase alphabet letters will go all the way up to the tall letter and all the way to the baseline. Also, a few of the lowercase letters. So let's go ahead and talk for a moment about how this works and how it helps us practice. Here, if you remember correctly, we have our face clocks. I would like all of you, one of the letters that many students struggle with is the lowercase a. What I'd like you to do is go to 2 o'clock on that mid clock there. Put your marker there. Come all the way around. And then you're going to come, you're going to make a complete circle there. But you're going to just come up to that midpoint and come back down like that. That's the best way to make a lowercase a. All right? I notice some kids are like doing that. Just that would be the best way. I'll do that again quickly. Let's review. 2 o'clock. Start at 2 o'clock. Come around and make a nice even circle. Once you get to the 2 o'clock again, you're going to come up to the midpoint. And then you're going to come back. You're going to retrace your steps that way. Okay. I also would like to go over with you the letter O. O should be always starting up. They don't have midnight. They don't have 12 o'clock up there for you, but you know it's there. So I want you to start at 12 o'clock every time you do an O. Lowercase o, you would do that. Okay. When you start at the top and come around. And uppercase O, you should do the same thing. You should start at 12 o'clock, but we don't really have to. It would be a little bit too oblong. Here, let's do this again. Let's not make an oblong O, but let's just make, you can start at 12 o'clock. That time I did start at 2 o'clock. That's fine too, because that's at the top. One more letter I would like to go over with is the letter, lowercase g. The lowercase g, I want you to start as if it were lowercase a. I want you to start at 2 o'clock in the middle. Come all the way around. And again, kind of looks like you're about to make an A, but you're not. Instead of coming back down and stopping at the baseline, you're going to come all the way down here and then stop at the 8 o'clock. I hope this marker is showing up okay for you kids. Let me grab another marker quickly. Hang on. That's mostly what I wanted to show you, but I'd love for you to also practice your name, practice spelling words on here, practice cursive too. All of us need more practice with cursive. Let's pretend you were writing the name Washington, the state of Washington, or the president. So go ahead and practice. Make your uppercase W in cursive, and then your lowercase a there, S, H, I, N. Well, goodness sakes, I'm not going to have enough room to finish Washington. So let's try a shorter word. Let's try, well, we all live in Grant County. Let's go ahead and try the word Grant. That's a little shorter than Washington. Let's go ahead and put our uppercase G, make our R, A, N, T. Cross that T there once you're done, right at the midpoint. All right? Go ahead and give it a try. And of course, I'd love for you to practice your own names. I'll do my last name, but you kids, I'd like you to work on your first name. Let's go ahead and do Lennon. Okay? Lots of good practicing. I've provided dry erase markers for you in your learning packets, and I provided cleanups, tissue paper for you to just clean it each time. So I want you to go ahead and keep these from now on. This whole thing is yours. The marker's yours. Go ahead and keep it and practice, practice, practice. Okay, bye-bye.